The guys is Jimmy Bremner and Dexter, the boy, on the 6 Urban Trail CTOA. People ask me, like, how do you pick a topic to talk about? Well, I get a lot of input based on your comments, and a dear friend of mine, he messaged me, one of the best canine handlers and instructors that there is. And he said, Jimmy, it's time to put on our winter socks. And guess what? These are bread bags. And that's how we used to do it back in the day, before there was Gore-Tex and all this other stuff. Gore-Tex is great. The boots I'm wearing, they're a Columbia boot. They are totally waterproof. You have Gore-Tex. You can't get wet in them. And they do a double duty. You actually don't even have to wear a sock. But that said, for those that cannot afford a Columbia boot, bread bags. So how does that work? You can do it 2 ways. Okay, you can pull it over your bare feet and put a sock over top of it. What I prefer is to put on a thin sock, put the bag on, then put on like a winter sock, and it will be totally dry all the time, and you will never be cold. It's so simple. But that said, understand something. There will be sweat. 100%. But you will be warm and dry all the time. And thank you, my friend. That is so funny that you sent that post today. So, that said, Jimmy, you can see it's getting dark where I am. How do you and Dexter navigate? D-Man. So Dexter, he has a light. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. He has a light on his harness, okay? And it flashes. It can go in the dark and red. It flashes. Now, my headlight is a Petzl that I keep down in this pocket. It's a Petzl. Let's understand something. A Petzl light is about $80. A light that Dexter wears is $20 for 3 of them, with the batteries included. Okay? And your dog will wreck anything. So the best thing for me is that I do budget bushcraft. I put on the least expensive thing on Dexter because they're so tough. Dogs are so tough that they will destroy anything that you put on them. Okay? So why would I spend 80, 100, 200? Why would I do that for a light to put on my dog? So I don't. Like I said, getting back to my boots and the winter socks. It's hard for me to spend $75 on Gore-Tex socks. They're socks. Okay, so let's move on. So now we're in dusk, we're getting dark. Dexter and I will go out on a night mission. That's why he wears that light. Okay? and I wear the pencil light, headlight, because your hands can work with the headlight. But I also carry a NOD, okay, night observation device. This is a first generation I've had for at least 20 years. Okay? And it still does the job, but understand something. They will either show you distance or close up. They can't do both in the first generation. I understand now that they can do both, okay? But back in the day, they could not do that. And what's fascinating about this device is I watch birds. And at night, I can come out in the Don Valley in the 416 and watch owls. It's unbelievable. So, you know, that's our post for today. And please look up CTOA and Global Synergies and all those things that we're doing. Dexter is actually, he's on to something right now. Dexter, say goodbye. Come here. Say goodbye to your friends. It's Jimmy Bremner and Dexter. We are out.